Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another show, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction, the channel for United and football fans. We are the biggest and best fan channel in the United States. Right, let's get right into it. We have a lot to just cover, summarize, bring you up to date with what's going on in Manchester United. After the defeat at Spurs on Sunday, United are still left in a point of just disarray. We have people like Verane who left the club and gave a whole spiel on what really was wrong with this club. We have INEOS realizing they've spent more money than they should. It's just chaos, it's just disconnection between everywhere. It's so sad that we're being connected with Quanda from Sporting Lisbon, a good player. United said terms have been agreed. Terms have been agreed? Okay, if terms have been agreed, then no problem. Then we are on par to sign him. But when terms are agreed, doesn't mean anything. As we all know, we've seen that thing come up so many times. It means absolutely jack. It means absolutely nothing. Till I see him holding the shirt, I don't believe anything. Either ways, let's roll the tape back. We lost to Spurs on Sunday, so we are now 15th, which means 5th to the bottom. The only reason we're not in the relegation battle is because the last three are just that bad. Other than that, that's why we are 15th in the league. Yes. So, as it stands, INEOS spent 4 million to bring Dan Ashworth in, 4 million to get him to compensate him, 8 million. Are you for 157 days of work? Wow. Now, tell me about that. Secondly, Erik ten Hag should have been sacked in the end of the season, not given an extension into the new season. That was a very big mistake on INEOS' part. And now we're paying the price. United had to spend 15 million to compensate him for that. This is what I'm saying. It's just all this money, and it's like they're not even thinking it through. While you're watching, smash a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to drop a comment. What do you think of this wasteful money? INEOS spending money to bring in Dan Ashworth. They spent 4 million to get him in, 4 million to pay him because he was fired after 157 days. Erik ten Hag, 15 million for compensation because they fired him on the... It's a lot. Then we have Verane, who said it was a difficult environment working with Ten Hag. He said there were times when Erik ten Hag just picked conflicts with certain players for some reason. Sometimes he didn't listen to the players and made decisions without the players. He said when he went there and told them, when he told Erik ten Hag, this is what I feel, this is my perception, he didn't get played for 2 months. So Erik ten Hag is a person who likes to have conflict with players, put them in that he's in charge, but sometimes he doesn't take other people's opinion. It's the same thing he did with Ronaldo. We all know how that ended. But Erik ten Hag should not have been given an extension after last season. Despite winning the FA Cup, should have been fired. Told, thank you very much, goodbye and good night. Thank you for giving us the FA Cup, our second trophy in 2 years. Instead, we decided, you know what? Let's throw in some more money for him and let's see what he could do. What in the name? But this is Man United. Chaos, chaos, chaos. On top of the injuries to Martinez, Diallo, Mason Mount, we don't know when he's coming back. He has not played more than 10 games in a row. 10 games in a row, and we paid 17 million for that. See what I mean? You see, how do you have a player who's not played 10 games consecutive, always injured, and you gave him the number 7 shirt? I mean, how stupid is that? It's like Michael Owen all over again. Those of you who know Michael Owen, he played for United. The best thing that happened to Michael Owen was scoring the winning goal at Old Trafford when we beat Manchester City 4-3. That is it. Other than that, and scoring the goal in the League Cup final against Aston Villa. Other than that, he was always injured. Always injured. And they gave him, guess what? The number 7 shirt as well. Absolutely nonsense. Now, after Verane has said what he said, which some of us are we're not surprised. We're kind of like, oh, okay. We knew he was a very difficult manager to work with. We didn't know he was that stubborn, that he didn't like to listen to other players, and that the environment was so toxic because he was not taking other people's opinions other than his opinions. And he wanted to do it alone. And when you spoke to him and gave him your opinions, you were, see you later, goodbye and good night. As it stands, with the money being wasted, we're still 15th. We're paying managers compensation. We're paying a director of football compensation. We're trying to get a player from Sporting Lisbon, but Sporting Lisbon wants 60. We are offering 40. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to even think about it. Terms have been agreed. We'll see how that plays out. All right, we'll just see how that plays out. We have a big game against Everton on Saturday. Can we beat Everton away? This rejuvenated David Moyes team? I don't know. I really don't know, mate. I can't tell you what was going to happen. Amorim is under severe pressure. So the question I'm going to ask you, fellow family members of the Man United community and Soccer Sri Lanka community, should Amorim now change his tactics to fit these clowns or stick to what he said he will? Some people are saying he should change the formation so they could play, that when he gets to summer, when he gets the right players, he could now put his own system. Managers have always conformed to United players' style, not players adopting their style. So, drop a comment. Tell us, what do you think should be the best? Amorim is under pressure. He is under pressure. He's lost 8 of the last 12 Premier League games. Should he? I'm not down for sacking him. Oh, don't even think about it. I don't want him sacked. I don't think he'll be sacked. But the fan base now is saying, oh, he's a fraud. He's a that. And I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to tolerate that at all. How about these players are just not good enough? It is what it is. But while you're here, while you're with me, smash a like. Don't forget to drop your comments. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. We will be there with the 3 wise men on Saturday watching Man United and Everton. Can we get a result? I'll see you then. From me, it's goodbye and good night.